just moments away. We'll be back right after this. "2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. And Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Tuesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Here's the starting group for Houston. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. And it's Wood in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, and they have their big 3 all out there. Westbrook at the point with LeBron and Davis at the forward. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jordan. I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head right during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time summer league starts and training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition. Westbrook's so good at maintaining control, even though he plays at high speed and with great aggressiveness.
Outside, Green. Six on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. Tate, no good. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles. And James throws it down.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Just over a minute played here in the first. Porter looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Houston shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Shooting for Houston.
That free throw good from Tate.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Tate. Westbrook with it. The dish to James. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis kicks to James. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got his second basket. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Wood. Davis with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
He's looking for Porter and finds him. The pass to Tate. Wood trying to free himself up. Jordan with the rebound. Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
One of the big surprises with the NBA draft, the trade of Russell Westbrook. Westbrook let it be known he was open to another move. And it'll be interesting to see how he fits next to LeBron and AD this season.
Just 4 to shoot. Porter. No good that time. Good D by Westbrook.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
James right side. The three. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by LeBron. Westbrook's got 7.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Can they get it? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
And still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Los Angeles. Good on both. Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against Houston.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Porter passes to Wood. Now Tate. Wood kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Green. It's up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. He has 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Davis. He had 16 points in the win against Houston. Nice shot by James.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Tate. Pass to Wood. Here is Porter. Pass to Wood. Lets it go with a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Here's Green following the basket by Anthony Davis. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Anthony dishes to Davis. On the pass to Jordan. Trying to get open, it's Davis. A nice shot by Jordan.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Inside, they need this. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And, you know, we talked about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
He misses the free throw. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in. To the middle, here's Wood. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers, leading by 12. The shot's good from Westbrook.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Wood against Howard. Here's Wood. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Tice kicks to Tate. By Houston. Lakers leading by 14. It's Westbrook with the drive. It's stolen by Green. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Green up on top. He's guarded by Howard. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish.
Yeah, I love the mentality getting inside. I mean, they've been bottled up in there, but when you attack the paint, generally good things are going to happen for you.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now here's Green. He has 5. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Westbrook passes to Carmelo. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Timeout called the Rockets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Tipped away. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Westbrook. Howard, the pass to Davis. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And they double up James. Green with the ball. Now Anthony defending. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. He's truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well. And getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Free throw drops for James.
Hey, there are guys who have played as long as LeBron, okay? But how many have maintained their physical abilities the way he has so late in his career? I think that's a short list.
Now here's Porter. Passes it to Wood. Great D that time from James.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Out left to the wing. Howard kicks to Westbrook. He dishes it to Carmelo. 5 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Rockets trail by 18. Pass to Wood. From deep, Green. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Davis puts it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Wood. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well. And these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today. Christian Wood was undrafted, and it's been quite a journey. 10-day contract, playing in the G League. I'll tell you what, he's really worked hard to get his spot in the league.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Lakers. Green kicks to Porter. Pass to Tate. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Outside, Green from outside the arc. Rebounded by Howard.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
James has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. And here's Porter. Kicks to Green. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garuba. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and time. So good at the defense, man. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Here is Porter following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Lakers leading by 21. Down low. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Mullen.
Whenever Russell Westbrook gets rolling like this, he can really run the scoreboard up. Could be a big night for him.
Here's Wood. Outside, Green. Houston moving it around. A pass to Wood. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook dishes to Monk. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. First one falls for. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Russell Westbrook.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Green. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Howard, the pass to Rondo. He's looking for Howard and finds him. It's rebounded by Houston. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Tate kicks to Porter. Pass to Garuba. And Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Back to Monk. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Tate beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Got it off in time, and that one is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And he stands 6'9", but without question, LeBron James is the floor general for his team.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Howard and AD play together down on the block. Rajon Rondo is out there with Malik Monk in at the 3 spot. And here is Green following the three-pointer by Malik Monk. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
Bradley's checked in for Anthony. Martin's checked in for the Rockets. Shot clock at 5. Porter finds Gordon. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Quick release from Gordon. Like seeing him shoot it as soon as he gets it.
Rondo passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down home.
Davis puts it down with a 40. This team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
And for Houston, they're shooting like 21% from the field so far. Right side, Martin. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Stolen away. Here's Garuba, and he gets the bucket. Garuba's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Pass to Davis. Back to Rondo. And the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And the shot goes down.
They had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Porter against Rondo. And here's Gordon from outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Passes it to Davis. It's stolen by Martin. To the inside, Garuba. stuffed right through.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Garuba. Pass to Gordon. Clock at 6. Fires from the line. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 9 points for Eric Gordon.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
He gets it in there. 16 points for Anthony Davis.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pass to Şengün. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jordan, he's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Bradley. Anthony's checked in for Monk. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And a switch here also for Houston. Waba's checked in. LeBron is doubled. Westbrook passes to Jordan. On the wing, James. Brown. Nwaba with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Nwaba passes to Gordon. Feeds it to Porter. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Porter's got 8 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Gordon against James. Over Gordon. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. To the wing on the left. Şengün passes to Porter. Now Nwaba. Porter in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Nwaba missing. LA is on 6 or 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. And Westbrook gets it to go.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now here is Martin. He kicks to Porter. Houston moving it around. Nwaba. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Şengün. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's James. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals.
Shot is off. Houston's gone 3. Second quarter. Porter against Westbrook. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And the rebound goes to Martin. Rockets shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Six to shoot. The pass to Nwaba. Gordon with it. Over Westbrook. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Now a timeout called by Houston. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Rockets substitution, Christian Wood, Jayshawn Tate, Jalen Green.
And here are the Rockets now. Passes it to Wood. Green taking his time here. Waba passes to Wood. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. To the middle. And they double up Davis. Here's Jordan. Out to Anthony. The three. And they get it back. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Porter dishes to Green. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Here's Wood. Austin Waba. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Got that one up quick. Anthony's got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here's Wood. Westbrook with the steal. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Trying to find Davis. He's got it down. And finished off by Davis.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
Houston's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Porter kicks to Green. Down low. And Jordan sends it back.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Wood. Back to Porter.
2 minutes remaining.
6 on the shot clock. 8. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Wood against Jordan. Left side, Davis. James outside. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. That one goes in. And now 24 points for Davis.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Houston. And James drills them both. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. Pass to Tate. Back to Porter from downtown. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Westbrook against Porter. And here's Anthony from the arc. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Anthony's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And here's Green outside. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
LeBron passes to Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 8 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
In the corner, Tate with it. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James is. Here's the pass to Jordan. James looking it over. Got it up. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, the points coming with regularity in that first half. What's been the key?
We're playing with a high offensive motor. We're screaming through physicality. We're fighting hard. We're moving the basketball. We're getting good shots for ourselves.
And it's showing on the floor, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 24 points, 2 steals, and 3 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take good, not good, great shots.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. Sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Rockets, Carter in the backcourt with Green to his side. The forwards for them, Tate and Tice. And it's Wood in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
At the line for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan, shooting 1.
Jordan no good on the free throw.
You know, at this stage of his career, Jordan not only knows his role, but thoroughly and fully embraces it. He's out there to provide energy and hustle on defense and on the glass.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wood finds Tice. Porter against Westbrook. Lock at 6.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
Westbrook dishes to LeBron. To the inside, Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now, here's Tate, and James picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Jordan against Green. Shot clock at 6. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Love it when Westbrook takes it right at the defense like that. Strong and then finishes as well.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook. At the line for one.
Well, free throw off from Westbrook.
Known for racking up triple doubles, Westbrook continues to pile up incredible numbers. I mean, his intensity on a nightly basis is absolutely insane.
Now here's LeBron. 16 points for him. Offensive rebound. Jordan kicks to Westbrook. LeBron outside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the foul on Jayshawn Tate. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Jordan against Wood. Jordan the pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. It's picked off.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Passes it to Tice. That's tipped, taken away by Anthony. And here comes the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Pass to Wood. Anthony against Green. To end the cold streak. The kick out to Porter. Here's Tate. Offline with his 3.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys. Missing their first 4 attempts.
Westbrook double team. Outside, Davis. Anthony, the pass to LeBron. Inside, Anthony left side. Rockets with the rebound. Wood's got his 5th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good by Porter.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Anthony finds Davis. Now Jordan. LeBron passes to Jordan. Outside Westbrook. Clock at 6. Westbrook double team. And here's Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter against Westbrook. Right side Green. Off target with the open look.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Double team on Westbrook. And here's Anthony for three. Anthony missing again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Green kicks to Porter. Pass to Tice. Wood in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Wood can't hit.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Westbrook passes to Davis. Down low. It's stolen by Tice. Here's Porter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you're waiting for him to miss, he's that open. You're going to be in for a long wait.
And it's blocked. Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. And there's the pass to Wood. To the middle, Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up to his wide-open teammate.
Westbrook dishes to James. Westbrook double team. LeBron kicks to Anthony. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a three yet after the tremendous first half he had.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And here is James following Jalen Green's three. Jordan the pass to LeBron. Looking for Tice. He gets it there. It's stolen by Davis. Passes it to LeBron. It's stolen by Tate. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "We've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in the league." Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Free throw good, LeBron. Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Tate. And he can't hit the second. And here's Houston. They're on a 10-1 run. Now Porter, 18 points for him. Here's Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Now here's Jordan. 12 points for him. To the inside. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Anthony gets double teamed. Fires from deep. Good for his sixth make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Outside Gordon. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Houston ball.
Here's Wood. Outside Gordon. 5 on the clock. Outside for Martin. All alone. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. James, no good. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The kick out to Porter. Back to Gordon. Outside, Green shoots the three. That one misses. And the Lakers take it the other way. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Porter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Gordon finds Wood, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Davis uses the glass to finish the lane. Davis has got 28 points for the game.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Gordon. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Ken Bazemore comes in for James. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Pass to Green. Another miss by Houston.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Anthony. For three. They get the rebound. Here's Howard. Wood with the block.
Boy, the length and activity of Wood making a huge impact here.
It's good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Howard against Wood. To the paint. Here's Gordon. And it goes down 2 points.
Boy, that's considerable concentration from the veteran Gordon there. His strength is what allowed him to make that happen.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
At the line for the Rockets, Eric Gordon.
A free throw good from Eric Gordon. Lakers shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. Rondo with the ball. Now Green defending. Gordon against Anthony. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautifully.
Houston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Wood. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Davis, kicks it to basement. Three-pointer. Tries again. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
2 minutes.
Gordon against Anthony. A floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball. Substitution for the Rockets, Josh Christopher.
And so it's Houston with it. 1:36 left in the third. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bazemore dishes to Davis. Rondo looking over the floor. To the middle. Trying to find Martin. He's got it now. Anthony against Gordon. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. Good work defensively by Anthony. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here is Davis. He's got 34. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon up on top. He's covered by Bazemore.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Davis against Gordon, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
Yeah, it has been. Come the carelessness to this point, but I'm sure the coaching staff wants that to get cleaned up right now.
Bazemore against Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Şengün passes to Gordon, and it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Westbrook on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Howard and AD play together down on the block. Kent Bazemore is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. So it's the Lakers now after the Rockets pick up 3. Right side Rondo. Back to Bazemore. He kicks to Rondo. Launches a 3. They get it again. Howard, that's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
The pass to Nwaba. Houston moving it around. Pass to Christopher from the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Howard kicks to Rondo. From outside, off the mark. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Here's Christopher. And the layup falls. Christopher's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Rondo against Augustine. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got his first points of the night.
Rondo has exquisite handles now. He's got every dribble move in the book, and even then some. So you can't blink or go to sleep when you're trying to defend him.
Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And he gets it to go.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Guys, they're looking for a way to... score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
3-pointer Augustine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
The 3 from Anthony. The shot comes out. The Rockets go the other way with it. Christopher, the pass to Augustine. Here's Christopher to the inside. Şengün. Second chance shot. Throws up again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Right side Davis. Pass to Bazemore. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man, you know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Christopher. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Anthony dishes to Rondo. Over Augustine. The offensive rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
Rondo against Augustine. Pass to Şengün to end the run. And it's good on the way in.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Rondo with the ball. Dishes to Davis.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. He's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Kent Bazemore. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He hits the second from the line.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
Count that bucket.
Outstanding distribution there, man. What impressive passing ability.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trying to get open is Davis. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here is Augustine. Here's Şengün. And it's blocked by Jordan. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Rockets ball.
Here's Christopher, covered by Anthony. 6 to shoot. Garuba. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. The Lakers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Davis down low. Nwaba defending. The shot's good from Jordan.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Christopher. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And he sinks the second. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off-seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this off-season maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Nwaba finds Augustine over Anthony. Another miss by Houston. Lakers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. The dish now to Jordan. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Jordan's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, wow, wow. DeAndre Jordan showing us the catch and shoot. Well done.
Here's Garuba, who's guarded by Davis. Now the pass with Christopher. Good on the bucket.
Josh Christopher.
And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally. All of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
Now here's Davis. And Garuba pulls it down. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Davis. Outside Jordan. Back to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here is Augustine. And it's blocked by Jordan. It's Davis on the wing. It's deflected. Here's Christopher. Here's Garuba. And he slams it one-handed.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Westbrook, and there's the drive. Jordan the pass to Davis. Augustine with it. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Augustine. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question, and I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Here's Augustine following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Takes it inside. Westbrook with the block.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Houston making a switch.
Daniel Tice. Armani Brooks.
Now, here's Nwaba, covered by LeBron. Passes to Brooks. Here's Şengün, 4 on the shot clock. And the shot goes in.
The assist from Armani Brooks.
And the Lakers have possession. Westbrook surveying the D. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Nwaba. Drops it in from 11 feet.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Augustine with the steal.
2 minutes.
Got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And they double up James. Here's Jordan, and it's denied. They recover it. And the Lakers turn it over again. Here's Augustine bringing it up now for Houston. Pass to Şengün. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Westbrook against Augustine. At the elbow, it's James. Over Brooks. Here's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this game. Such an overall great performance it was for Davis.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
Shooting for Houston, DJ Augustine.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws, good from Augustine.
And, you know, the speedy Augustine is really an excellent teammate and a dependable role player, a veteran presence who can really stroke him.
Westbrook dishes to Jordan. LeBron passes to Jordan. James against Brooks. James kicks to Jordan. 5 to shoot. Over Brooks. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here's Augustine.
Los Angeles foul. Carmelo Anthony. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Rockets, DJ Augustine. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws, good from Augustine. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Russell, congrats. How satisfying is this win?
It's great. You know, did what we supposed to do. We came in and competed at a high level defensively for the most part and got the win.
And you continue to keep it rolling, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.